Say, hey, it's after 2 Mountain Time.
Hi,
Hello.
everyone.
We do have fun. We love that we're here with you
Yes.
pretty much every Friday now. So
Thank you for joining us. You make Fridays really special for us.
Very much so. Yeah, I'm already looking forward to next Friday, but we're going to have a good time today. Let us know if you're out there. We look a little quiet. I know.
Come on, speak up, join in, let's have some fun.
We worry.
This is because this is so exciting. We have 20 premiere items. So many things you have never seen, colors that you've been requesting. We've done recolors in multi gemstones, your favorite friendship bracelets and rings coming up in new gemstone combinations. So come on in.
Well, Cheryl said it's snowing in snowy Vermont, so we know we're there.
How beautiful.
Laura is saying hello to us, so you must be able to see and hear us. Of course, that's always a big check at the beginning of these.
Check that.
Check that one off. We're here. Hi, Melinda. Oh, it's so good to see all the faves. Now, again, I want to stress, we want to see more friends, new friends. I did see a comment on our teaser from yesterday, and I don't know if you're out there, friend Calorio. It was so good to see your name on there. I remember she was at your 50th birthday party when we were at QVC, and we did that wonderful
live show.
We did the live show, but we also had a sale, like a trunk show.
Yeah.
And she and her sisters, let's see, Patricia and I think it's Mary. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, absolutely.
I loved seeing your name there because I haven't seen you for a while.
Well, that's what's so wonderful about these Facebook Live events. It kind of takes us to the next level of what we used to do, gather together, whether it was in Texas or Westchester, Pennsylvania, or Napa Valley. And I always loved the fact that you would invite new people into our community of jewelry lovers. And so we please, encourage you to keep doing that, because that's what it's all about. All of us just loving jewelry and telling stories and, kind of sharing how we're wearing everything.
We might want to start telling stories about jewelry, because you and I get way off topic when we start telling stories.
Let me tell you one story.
Okay.
Because I always tell you that jewelry inspires me to pull my wardrobe together in different ways, especially multicolor gemstone jewelry. And one of the new squash blossom necklaces in this Facebook Live show is what I'm wearing, and it has purple spiny, orange spiny, and green turquoise. So I pulled this jacket out, and I had to look at an old photo and realize this is 11 years old, right? 11, or did we say 13?
You said 13.
I think 13. Yeah, it was 13 because it was the year we won a Q-Star award, and I was wearing it. Yeah, 13. And so
look at it.
Purple with one of my favorite green kind of jumpers, all tied together by this one necklace. So
it's all new again.
It happens, I thought, what am I going to wear today? And I'm like, I want to wear that squash blossom, so I better pull something together out of my closet.
Honestly, something terrible. One of these days, we're going to start giving away Carolyn Pollock clothing because you love her clothes so much.
Oh, but it's too crazy. I have 2 closets at home and 2 closets here, right in our wardrobe area. I'm not giving any of it up.
Right.
When you buy lasting things like lasting
this is true. This is true.
You never give it up.
You
right?
got it.
Right.
Timeless quality. That could be your jacket. That's certainly our jewelry. Things that never go out of style. Things that. That was a perfect example right there of what you put together. And I know they've been loving these colors, as I said in our teaser, which shouldn't be a surprise. At the end, I said, I love these, all the new pieces. The colors and the gemstones that you've chosen in some popular silhouette designs, but completely new looks just based on the color palette.
And because we've done a lot of multicolor. So we're just teasing you right now. Is Jenny with us and Dottie?
I haven't seen them yet, but I haven't been looking. Let me just say a couple of highs. Joni, Sherry, our Sherry Ritter, Susan, Lori, Jan, Beth, Sharon. See, we know each other by first names.
We do. I just love how we gather together still. Fridays are so much fun.
And Laura's in there with us, and she, of course, has been wonderful about keeping in touch with you, answering questions, taking down your wish list pieces and sending them I'm going to say up the pipeline to all the people who really matter here, our designers, our design team.
But you matter most.
But you matter the most.
So we see everything. Thank you.
So hi, Pam from Colorado. Yep, Pam. Jan.
Hi.
Jan, aren't you from Colorado too? I forget where you're from. Anyway, hello everybody. But yeah, Dottie and Jenny, we really do want to know that you're there, because the very first piece that we're going to talk about was based on your suggestion.
That's right. Jenny wanted this to happen, and we made it happen. And you're going to see more of your suggestions, you know, in shows to come.
Sure.
We listen to everything. So this was one of the original suggestions. And Jenny wanted a rhodonite squash blossom necklace. So we took our most popular, very traditional squash blossom necklace and colored it with genuine, luscious rhodonite stones. And so, you know, I always say when we're talking about rhodonite, it's the most wearable pink gemstone because it's that perfect mauve. It looks great with chocolate brown. It looks great with charcoal gray. It looks great with olive green. It's not your bubblegum pink.
I love that term. I mean, I've thought about that. You've said that, you know, for years, and it is true. Yeah. It is true. I always take that to heart because that's what I say.
It's a new neutral. It truly is. So we've done it in a squash blossom necklace with that beautiful leaf and vine motif, you know, which is a tribute to Mother Nature. This has more of that Navajo influence. So if you love your traditional pieces, this is for you. Love kind of the crown of the leaves over that, the naja at the center.
Yeah,
so pretty.
And the leaves around the stations of the
squash blossom stations. And this one truly has the blossom in those trumpets of sterling silver. That's the blossom of the squash plant, which, you know, is so sacred because it can capture the raindrops, you know, in the much needed desert Southwest. So very traditional, steeped in history and tradition. And we thought that this would be the one that Jenny would most love.
And Dottie said, yep, we're here. And she's sending a big hello to Dottie and Jenny. And again, everybody. Alicia, I don't know that I've seen Alicia Townsend on there before. Marjorie, I'm not going to even try to pronounce her last name, but you look a little new. Tina, I know you, Tina. We see you every week. We love it. Marianne, I actually am seeing new names. So
great.
Our great collectors out there, you're doing your job. Keep it up. Bringing people to the family. We love you.
That's right. It's your happy hour. We're working, but you can have fun. It's what party on the porch. Our collectors used to call it like the happy porch. Yeah. Because we all just have fun and we're interacting here virtually, and we make it the best it can be.
I am glad that you're saying you're having fun, because we certainly are, and you say that in your comments. We look forward to these Fridays, as we've said. So we're going to say there's the Jenny necklace, inspired by Jenny's.
And the earrings.
Yeah, and then of course we had to do the matching earrings to that. So rhodonite really does tend to be real consistent in what we have sourced here.
Right, but you know, we source the finest quality of rhodonite, because we have seen, Alex, really kind of too pale a pink in rhodonite. You know, it's all genuine gemstones. Yeah. And sometimes rhodonite has a lot of black matrix.
Yeah, I've seen the darker ones.
And I like that, but I think that, you know, we wanted to really be true and clear with the rhodonite in this really special piece. Yeah,
and you know that there's a slight range, and they all fall within what we feel are good qualities. So what you're seeing here is a great representation of what's going to come home for you. Now, we haven't mentioned that extra 5% if you type in new and then the number 4 and then YOU. New for you 25 does get you 25% off through February 4th, and these items on our website right now are just 20%. So you know that extra 5. But
invite your friends to get that extra 5.
Take it. Take advantage of that 5%. Of course, they come boxed. You get the romance card.
Okay, so we assume that everybody knows this because we have so many friends tuning in, but everything we do is designed and handmade right here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. So genuine gemstones, sterling silver.
Reclaimed sterling silver. Nickel free for people who have had issues with wearing silver throughout their life. 99% of the time, it's a nickel content. When you refine or you use reclaimed sterling silver, almost all of the nickel content, to just the slightest 0.000 something, it's out.
Right.
And that's generally what has irritated skin. So if you know somebody out there who says, oh, why would I watch that brand? I can't wear silver. Give us a shot.
Yeah.
buy them a little present.
No, and we stand by everything.
Yeah.
You can tell your friends that because we stand by you and we listen to you,
yes.
our collectors, and you've made us who we are. And yes. This is a great example of an idea that we hadn't come up with, but Jenny said, please do a squash blossom necklace in rhodonite and a matching earring.
It's a great color. I mean, the design team, are inspired by so much of what surrounds us. But this is a more modern interpretation right. of a classic, timeless, native-inspired piece.
Right.
So we're bringing something from 100+ years ago right to current today.
Absolutely, yeah. And you can layer it and play with it with everything you have, from years ago and for years to come. So it's I always say American West jewelry, because it's inspired by Native American jewelry, mm-hmm. Cowgirl culture, Spanish culture, is truly the original American designer jewelry.
Definitely
right?
So.
Yeah.
This piece is like the others that have the same design but different gemstone options. Of course, the extender chain, the double row of high polished beads at the front,
yeah.
all those traditional things, but with a new color twist. So I hope you're loving it, Jenny. I hope one finds its way home to you.
Can't wait to see you in it.
Yeah.
Post us a picture.
Yeah, and we love all those photos. We need to start sharing more of you just on screen here. We're working on it. Just keep coming back every Friday.
We're just happy that the sound and picture is working. Now we can take it to the next level.
Yeah, we are.
And invite you guys to come in and join us live too, which, that's our goal.
Yeah, we need to do that again.
I know you love being on. I don't know that you like sharing the camera.
I don't like being on camera.
Oh, holy!
I absolutely love it. And for several years, I never watched myself, and I don't that often now to hear myself speak. When you hear yourself, it sounds different than what you hear in your head, and that bugged me for a while. Then I just got used to it.
I remember what you said to me.
Alex, that's the way you look.
Alex, you said to yourself, I am just going to be the nerd I am.
I am.
Okay, you are not a nerd.
Well,
you can be on radio, national radio with that voice.
When I started university, it was for communications to go into broadcasting, but then I started having kids and got married. Well, the other way, got married and started having kids. So yeah,
my sister Becky always told me that I needed to be a newscaster, and I'm like, no, I'm like, what? I don't have that kind of confidence. And then I ended up on QVC, and here we are. And I still don't have that kind of confidence, but I am who I am. Right?
This is more fun than you would imagine.
Yeah.
Just take it for what it is. We're all human. We all have our faults, Absolutely. But we all have our pluses. And yes, we're going to
celebrate yourself.
We're going to invite you on more often coming up to celebrate. Now, let's look at friendship bracelet. I think we're looking at now.
You love your friendship bracelets. So now we have multi-gemstone options. We're looking at blue turquoise and red coral. Mm-hmm. Beautiful, with that rope detail, which is that symbol of friendship, and the 2 Navajo style flowers, or some people call them shots. Yeah. So great layering piece. Do we have another color to show, Lisa?
Well, and if not,
there we go.
There they all are.
Okay, so we've got, well, that's the other stab bracelet coming up.
But we have all the colors on the side there.
So the bottom one is orange spiny oyster and purple spiny oyster. Then again, we have the turquoise and the red coral, and then picture jasper and green turquoise for those, if you love more of those earth tones. So those are the 3 new choices in multi friendship bracelets.
And all new. I mean, again, the silhouettes, we've colored different ways before. I absolutely love these combinations. Each and every one I like equally.
I know. We've got something for the bright lover. We've got something for, that spiny oyster kind of spicy combination of orange and purple, and then more of the earthy tone with the green turquoise and the picture jasper.
Yeah, I truly cannot think of one. And I usually have a favorite and everything. Every one of those I like. Carolyn picked the spiny oysters to wear today.
That's right.
In the ring and in the bracelet. Obviously, it's available in each one, available in 3 sizes.
Yep.
25% off right now.
So stackable. I know so many of you have so many of the solid, color friendship bracelets. Now you can add a punch of the multi gemstone. as well. Great gift idea too. Like here's the one for your earth friend, your earth sister, right? Here's the one for the bold kind of fiesta, vibrant sister. Maybe that's the one for the cook, right?
Could be.
In the spicy colors.
I like the spicy.
Yes.
Orange, a little paprika in there.
Yeah, little paprika, little eggplant.
Rings of
combo.
the same combo. I'm gonna set them up there. I have them actually in the same order, but it is, again, the friendship ring, 3 stones in the 3 color palettes that you're seeing there. I'm imagining we did these 5 through 10, but of course I have to look on the website. I know some of our designs and rings start at 6, but I think we've been starting at 5 more often now, especially with that scale.
With a smaller scale, yeah. And as you know, if you've collected the friendship rings, they're so stackable as well because they're a true band style.
Definitely. Let's see, you have on one color, and you have pretty nails, so let's stack another one. Well, see, there's that.
Are you all doing your own nails like I am?
We were laughing about nails earlier, not my nails, because
they're sold out at the drugstore.
But yeah, you know, life has changed. When Carolyn used to go get her nails done, now she's just
doing them.
Smacking them on there.
Now I'm going to curl them in like this so you don't see them. But I guess a lot of you can relate.
Come on,
right?
yeah.
But I said to Alex, I can't do any class because I don't need anything flying across the room.
It's funny. We get a kick out of about everything.
Lisa and I were talking about this too. They end up, you know, in the cup holder in your car. They end up, you know, you get out of the shower and you're like, wait a minute, one must be in my hair.
I don't have that. My nails just grow so fast and my hair just grows so fast.
You're just so perfect.
I'm just kidding. My hair does go fast though.
But I'm saving a lot of money.
This is true.
Yes.
This is true.
But I feel bad.
Find another place to spend it.
I do. Yeah, I will. I do feel bad for the salon owners. I have to say that.
I do feel bad for a lot of business owners around the country, around the world. We wish everybody good health, of course, happiness. We are into 2021, so it's a new year. Keep the faith. You know, stay safe. Still, we're making it out.
Absolutely, and it's great. I think to treat yourself or to someone else. Aren't these cool together?
That's cool too. Those colors.
The earth tone. So I've got the green turquoise in the picture jasper with the spiny oyster choice, which I love. So you know, treat yourself. You're typing away at your computer. You're going about your day. You know, a few rings, a few bracelets as you look down. You know, just kind of can brighten your day. You know, necklaces are great too, but you know, other people see those. You'll see your rings and your bracelets.
Ooh, Laurie says lapis and variscite in the future with a question mark. That is a nice combo.
Yeah, kind of a cool combo. Yeah, that would be our cool
we've had a lot. I can't picture a lot of lapis and varisite just together. Those two. That's
we've done denim, lapis, and varisite in Santa Fe Sunrise. So yeah, that works.
Sharon's laughing at your fingernail story. Come on, you're all there. So Dottie.
Come on, Sharon, what are you doing?
Yeah, Dottie says the friendship rings are fantastic. Would love to see one in tiger's eye and or red jasper.
Okay. Or the earth tones again, deeper earth tones.
It's such a classic ring that I don't think you could go wrong with any of those suggestions that you're giving us right there. There have been several designs, bracelets, rings, necklaces that we will continue to recolor because it just makes sense.
They are classic. They are the core of our American West jewelry brand. So, you know, we know that you love them, and we know that, you know, especially with the friendship rings and the friendship bracelets, they are so layerable. They are so stackable. So it makes sense that you would want to see some, you know, new combinations. So I hope you love them.
Now I'm going to start calling these friendship earrings.
Yeah, I know.
Because it is the same 3 stone combinations, but it's the Jehu, which has more of the concha pattern around the stones. Each of the stone, oval in the center, and then pear shapes pointing in towards that oval.
That's right.
One of the things that I saw on this earring when I just saw that, and I know it's not meant to be a ladybug, but it almost looks like a ladybug on top, the pattern. So we have the same combination.
It does, but it's a sun ray symbol. But yeah, I love that interpretation. It's whatever you see. And that's what's great about this jewelry. You know, you explore it and you find different symbols and you find different meanings. Whatever kind of resonates for you. You know, that's what I think makes it so special.
Yes, and I'm sorry.
No problem.
it was just good news here. We have some of our collectors getting their first vaccines.
Oh,
so
great.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm trying to work on my mom's schedule. You know, Sherry Ritter in California, that of course is tough there. So good. Keep it up, ladies. Stay safe. I'm going to bring it up again each time because I love how earrings are constructed where you have the post set down from the top.
Yep.
Carolyn has given you the reason for this time and time again.
Well,
but
you know.
I know we see some new names here, so they might not know.
Well, I don't know about you, but I wore very heavy earrings in the 70s and 80s, and so my earlobe stretched out. So did my piercing. So it's one of my pet peeves. It's one of my must-haves to have that post set about 1/4 inch down on any earring, whether it be a hoop, a post, a button style. And it's very rare that a hoop earring has kind of that dip in the back, right? Mm-hmm. Usually the post comes right
off that top part. You wouldn't have that flat area.
Kind of that plane, that plateau that then goes against the ear and gives you that coverage. And then a nice size earring clutch or earring back keeps those gemstones facing forward, facing up. And the earring is so secure. And I also never like an earring that's over 4 grams, right?
This is true.
And these have such a presence. Even these earrings, you know, I didn't even know I had them on until I, reached up. Even these are cast, so you can see the dimension in the sterling silver. You know, you may think, well, if it's that light, is it flimsy? Is it going to bend? You know, if I'm taking a nap, no, it is solid cast sterling silver. I know so many of you love this earring when we brought it out in solid colors or other gemstone colors and combinations. So you've been asking for these combinations and now you have them.
I love that. Our photos are really good. I mean, it really is a great representation. Our camera is what it is. Our distance is what it is. We love playing with the jewelry. Obviously, that's why it's going to be here every time. But it really is those close-up shots that Lisa's pulling up on the screen that shows all that detail that Carolyn's describing. Even to, and again, I didn't know this until a few years ago, how beautiful our backs are. Yeah. Because I guess not all of them have that pretty pattern.
Kind of a concha pattern, yeah. But you can see the Navajo style flower bumping up here in this shot above the orange spiny oyster pear shape. Then we've got the concha pattern around the purple spiny. Did we go through all the color choices yet? They're the same. They're the same. Mm-hmm. They're the same, but we might want to mention again. Okay. Green turquoise and picture jasper.
Mm-hmm. That's your rights. Oh no, yeah.
Yep, red coral and blue turquoise. And then orange spiny oyster and purple spiny oyster.
And purple is getting tougher and tougher. You're saying it's, I don't know why. I guess the shells don't develop with the purple color the same. And Robin, who's one of our photographers, and she showed me the article, I guess it's what the oyster eats that changes the color of the shell. So Carolyn brought a little purple in. Oh, so it's only that edge.
It's only the edge. I dropped the orange one.
Okay.
So here's the purple spiny oyster. So back to Alex's point, as we look at the earring, the cosmic friendship ring, and this squash blossom necklace, we don't know, and I'm not trying to pressure you, but we seriously don't know how much purple spiny oyster we're going to be able to bring anytime soon, because it's just, what our suppliers can find, and at the time. So here's the spiny oyster shell. People say, why is it called spiny? Well, this has a lot of spines on it before they're ground off, right? And then when you go to polish the shell, you don't know what you're getting into. In this case, there's only purple on the edge, right?
So do they use the outside sometimes?
Sometimes if you find that you don't know what you're going to get
I've seen the brighter orange ones, and those we can probably use the outside, but here it's just that lip.
Yeah, that lip. Once you start to grind.
Sure see the orange and the purple difference.
Because you guys are spoiled, we're spoiled, we only want the clear color. So, a lot of times you're going to find more white striations. As you see, you can understand that. As you grind at the top, you're going to have white striations, and you're going to have more inclusions in the purple and the orange spiny. So
We don't cut the stones ourselves. We're not a lapidary, but I've seen, like, we get this in rough.
Yeah.
We get them in this way, and then we send it
Right,
to
to
have them get cut in the size that you, because I've seen, there's like a, you know, like a bag of shells.
Right.
And when I first saw it, I'm like, what the heck is
Now you know.
I've learned.
Now you know. So if you love your spiny oyster, I would say get the spiny oyster, purple and orange, friendship cuff and ring, and the new squash blossom necklace.
Spiny has been so popular. And I'm sure all of you were the same when Carolyn started telling us in the last 2 weeks. I don't know how much purple we're going to be getting. They're like, oh, we've just fallen in love with it.
I know.
And now you're saying it might not be as easy to get.
We'll do it when we can. You know,
Mother Nature. Now, of course, I think this is it's the hit of the show because, of course, it's a statement-making piece. But the coloration people are loving, our collectors are loving.
Absolutely. This was a collector request. Absolutely. We've done, you know, kind of the more, I would say girly colors, you know, in Santa Fe Sunrise, right? Sure. A little more, a little bright, a little cheerful. This, I think, is a little on the more sophisticated side. Now, I live in that Santa Fe Sunrise squash blossom, as you know, Alex.
Yep.
But I'm loving the way this tied my green with my purple in what I'm wearing, because this one has purple spiny oyster. And when I say spiny oyster shell is getting very difficult, that's big. This is the biggest in the good days. This is as big as we could get in purple spiny oyster and orange spiny oyster. So this was the limit. And I'm so glad we acquired this material while we could. So purple spiny oyster, green turquoise. Is that reading green on your screen? Because it's reading blue on mine, Lisa. Yeah, okay, cool. Green. Yeah, it's definitely green. I just want you guys to know. So it's olive green, orange spiny oyster, and then at the center, green turquoise and purple spiny. Isn't that exquisite? I'm in love with this. I'm going to be living in this one now.
I'm just putting the whole, what I'm going to say is a suite together with the friendship ring and the purple and orange spiny, same thing in the earrings, and then that bracelet. You got it all going on, but I know you have things in your jewelry box already that necklace would match with. They're more of the desert pearl, so they're not that high polish that we saw in the other one. It is that high-low.
Absolutely. Just like with the Santa Fe Sunrise squash blossom necklace, if you have that one, this is the desert pearl. So how we create these, which I think is so cool because it ties so well into the oxidized stations and the nasha at the center, is we take polished sterling silver beads, highly oxidize them, and then we hand polish. You've seen it, right?
Yeah.
Hand polish each and every bead on a strand so that you have what we call kind of a stripe of high polished sterling silver and then that low oxidation. So much dimension. I love it.
I've been thinking about asking next door, tell me when you're going to be doing some of those beads. So even with my phone, I can go take a little video. I got to remember to do that.
Everything is handcrafted.
You're going to love. And we're starting to work on those little snips of videos that we told you about. We reviewed some last week. So we're putting together that montage of all the wonderful people next door. So stay tuned for that. Somebody said something. I think maybe it was Lisa who said, Mardi Gras colors.
They are Mardi Gras colors. You know who else would say that? Jennifer Coffey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's in New Orleans, so she's a Louisiana girl.
Absolutely.
I know she roots for the Saints when they're playing.
I know,
remember that for years.
Saints and Drew Brees.
We're happy for Buffalo, for Bill.
We are.
Mr. Bill Pollock is very happy about Buffalo being in the Elite Four or Final Four, whatever they call it in football. So I'm sure everybody's going to be watching a little football this weekend. What jewelry will you be wearing with your football game?
I would be wearing purple.
And they're out of it.
I'm tried and true. I'm not a fair weather
Vikings
fan.
Forever. Vikings forever.
I know. Coming up with the purple and yellow Jasper collection. I'm trying to bring some good vibes.
You had a purple and a yellow collection in CP years ago. Oh, I want to mention something.
Okay.
Because I saw something on here that I thought was very interesting.
Okay.
Dottie said the friendship rings work great in
possibilities? Dottie.
Inside the ring guard.
That's wonderful.
I'm gonna mix those. Yeah, I'm gonna give that a try. And Dottie, let us know if you order the same size. Probably, yeah, I'd say order the same size. But I can't wait to see it in that.
Yeah,
so put up a photo, or I'm gonna do it myself next week because I thought about that when I saw it. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, you're right, because it's the same scale and that same slight taper. Yeah. So that's a great idea. I know many of you have the possibilities. Yeah. Ring set. If not, go to Carolyn Pollock Jewelry.
But it's all your DNA. It's that artist, her right there, the DNA. So Carolyn Pollock brand does mix well quite often with American West jewelry, and things from 5-10 years ago are just as strong today and blend beautifully with designs that are coming out right now.
The oxidation, so it's fun to play. I'd love to hear all your ideas.
Yes, Sue, I know that you love this style of squash blossom. I was going to say you have several, and I see that she says I have 3 of them.
Of this one?
I know that she has the purple. Okay. She has the all purple. Did we do it in all green?
Yes.
Might be that one I've seen Sue post. I don't know, but I know the all purple.
Sunrise?
I forget which other one.
Are you
I don't think they all want to know that I look in their jewelry boxes, but I know I've seen a couple.
Are you getting this one?
Yeah, Sue. Let us know. I can see you in that color. I'm going to see a lot of you like, I can't wait till you get this home.
I know.
We're going to see wonderful photos that you're going to share with us.
You know what? It has the extender chain too. You know, I was wearing this yesterday when we were in Old Town. I was wearing this same squash blossom, only in the Santa Fe Sunrise colors. So I dropped it down and I put another necklace up here.
Oh, looked great.
And then I layered silver beads around it. It's like,
yeah, that was a good look.
With that adjustability, you can do so much with this. Maybe you've got, green turquoise beads up here, or, another silver beaded necklace. Even if it gets kind of messy, it doesn't have to be perfect all the time. That's the look.
That was a great layer yesterday, and I think we have it on our Facebook page because it was a little teaser that we did for today. We were in Old Town shooting little videos that we'll use elsewhere. We had such fun. It was a good time. So I hope you like that little thing. Anyway, look at Carolyn's layering in that because it really was. And it didn't look messy. It didn't look like too much. They layered just really nicely. So
I think this is just a great scale squash blossom necklace. Some are really heavy and bold and, maybe 21 or 24 inches. This is a little more wearable, I think, for every day.
I think so too. Tina's jumping back and saying, yeah, Dottie says, order the same size in that ring. And Tina says, I've been wearing the friendship rings and the possibility bands for a long time. Wow. Really expands the possibilities. You're so clever. We learn from you. I mean, I really learned from you throughout the years, and that was an eye-opener there. So thank you for sharing that. You never know what's going to come on these Fridays. We do have, and I love that, our sample goddess, that's Robin.
Hi, Robin.
She gave us one of each size of this bracelet.
That's a really good thing.
That's really cool because then you can truly see from it hanging there. And I know that they do that on QVC, and it makes complete sense where you can see the 3 different sizes of all of our bracelets, but in the tennis bracelet style. And is this the Dakota? No.
No, yeah, that is Dakota. I'm sorry. It matches the Dakota sterling silver work goes back to the hoop earring, which is also Dakota. Yep. But these are new tennis bracelets in new colors because you're loving our tennis bracelets. You love the way they flow. You love the way the sterling silver and alternates with the beautiful stones. They're all prong set. So they're nice and secure. They're great layering pieces, great to wear on their own. Should we go through the color choices? Yeah. Okay.
Sue did say she has purple, she has the orange, and she has Santa Fe Sunrise in that.
Yes.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Layer them up. Go for it, girl. Okay, go for it.
In the colors, the more earth tone has picture jasper, one of my favorite stones because they're always different, and coral, red, sea bamboo coral. It's just those 2 colors.
Red jasper.
Red. Oh, that's red jasper.
That's right, Lisa. Right. Should be.
Red coral.
That's
that's coral. Yeah. That's coral on the picture.
Looks right to me.
Okay, sorry, I was wrong.
Hey, they're that new.
Ooh, I take it.
See, they're very new.
I'll take it. I'll accept it.
I love that color, brown and red.
Okay.
So they are, and this one has 3 colors.
Right.
So Veracite, blue turquoise, and orange spiny oyster.
And purple.
Oh, purple. It has 4 colors in that one. right off the bat, I love that variation, that this one has 2, this one has 4 colors, and this one
blue
has
and green,
3,
turquoise,
2,
and
3,
orange,
and 4.
and purple spiny,
Okay,
right?
so cool.
Okay.
So 2 colors in this one, 3 colors in
Red, white,
white, and blue. What else would you put there? Oh, how neat. So you might not have remembered that that was red. I just freaked out about each one of them actually has different amount of
stones,
varied colors. Very cool.
These are new. These are brand new. Everything in this Facebook Live are their premieres. So
in the clasp.
Yeah, the full
I always have
clasp.
to say about this clasp because it reminds me of stirrups or bridle for horses. I mean, you know, obviously the cowgirl is very much inspiration for American West, and that, now that I put it right side up, that you can see the American West hallmark in that lovely fold over clasp. That is, hey, you want to try one with your nails?
No, I don't. I don't want my nails flying. I don't want to put them out. Well, that's why you're wearing your safety glasses.
I guess, yeah. No, so I can see their comments. I need to get new glasses. My other one's broke. But if I have these off, I couldn't.
No.
It's a buzz. It's fuzzy over there.
So yeah, so we have the beautiful fold over clasp because, you know, tennis bracelets will roll around the wrist. Every single millimeter has to be beautiful, including the clasp. And then the mark of a great tennis bracelet is its fluidity, right? So it doesn't kink. You guys know this. You have the tennis bracelet. It doesn't catch on anything. And every link is a beautiful concha, whether it's all silver concha in between the stone sections, which are also set in conchas. And it's hard to see here. It's better to see with the close-up. But the stones are prong set. Again, I want you to live in this jewelry, layer it up. Don't worry about it. It's going to last a lifetime. I just love playing with these bracelets. They do feel good to move around. They're so fluid. Yeah, even these little links have the perfect contour. Ooh, rhodonite and a blue turquoise squash. I'm sorry, I went on. That's an interesting combination, Pam. And Trudy says, I think in the bracelets, lapis and picture jasper, please. Oh. Or maybe it's in the squash. Anyway, keep the comments coming. Laura's going to be writing all of these down. And be specific. I don't know. I mean, we're talking about squash blossoms. We're talking about rings and bracelets. Give us some specifics. Whether it's a cuff or a tennis. The squash blossom in these stones. Or a tennis bracelet. Yeah, because we do listen and we do take these to heart. And I am already seeing, like in the Jenny necklace, wishes coming true. Oh, so, and it is true. They're wishing for something. You're making it happen. Not 100% of everything that you love. It can't happen overnight, but this can happen overnight. Yes, that can happen overnight. Again, the code for that extra 5% off is new, and then the number 4, U25, it's on the screen, and you can use that through February 4th. Unlike the other people who aren't watching this live or don't watch it afterwards, who are only getting 20% off, probably just through the weekend or maybe shorter period of time for sure. From bracelets, we're going to, where are we at? More bracelets, Lisa?
Yeah, red, white, and blue.
Red, white, and blue.
The cuff?
Oh.
Okay.
And
the other choice too, the rainbow. Yep. The rainbow.
That is Santa Fe Sunrise. I mean, that would be the same.
Some people call it the rainbow because yellow jasper isn't really part of Santa Fe Sunrise. That's right. So yeah, so if you love the big, bold 5-stone cuff that we've done in the rainbow motif, that's kind of what you're seeing here in a smaller, more delicate scale. But this is what you've been requesting. In fact, we got a request for red, white, and blue in this cuff. Remember, Alex? Yeah, I can see why. The silver that separates the stones is the part that I really like. That it's more of an east to west or whatever compared to the north to south or vice versa. Yeah, that it does go a different direction. And now it makes sense. Butterfly concha. Yep, just like the butterfly conchas that you find on the big bold belts, you know, they usually separate the ovals. So that's what we've done here. We've separated each of the oval gemstones with that really sculptural butterfly concha. And when I say sculptural, it's not even on a not a delicate, but a smaller scale cuff like this, the dimension is amazing, right? Oh, it is. You look at the side view. That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the depth of this. Yeah. How the stones really do just shine. I mean, they are center stage.
Just gorgeous.
So much silver from the profile as well. So the stones are set into a serrated bezel, but also have the prongs to hold them beautifully secure. And we do this in 3 sizes.
3 sizes. Yeah. These are 2 new color palettes. And right down to those ends. The ends are gorgeous on this. It kind of emulates the butterfly a bit.
Yep, yep. Love it. Yeah. So as you know, because you collect our jewelry, maybe your friends don't know. Welcome to you if you're new to us. We offer sizes in our cuff bracelets and our link bracelets, but you know, most importantly right now, with the cuff bracelet, you want to order what you think is most true to your size, because you never want to adjust it or bend it where the stones are set.
True.
So that's why we do that.
Great reason to make 3 sizes. We're not all built the same, so why do bracelets need to be all the same? Somebody was asking for critters like the bumblebee, but in a dangle or drop earring instead of a post. I think that's a good idea. And you know, we've done some that dangle. So again, just reading, we're going to be listening to you. Annie says, yes to the lapis and orange spiny stone bracelet. Okay, so there was lapis and orange. So many great color combinations that you all are giving us. That is wonderful. I want to bring that in. Lisa is showing us a mix of bracelets to show how well
they layer.
Yeah. That would be, these are all great stackable ideas.
So the friendship bracelets that we talked about earlier in the shades of spiny oyster at the bottom, the combination of red coral and blue turquoise, and then picture jasper and green turquoise are now layered with the rainbow motif in this bracelet with the yellow jasper at the center. Looks gorgeous together.
You know, even with the brights, the blue and the red one, since you have some reds and blues in the others, they really do look great together.
Let's do the red, white, and blue.
I like that.
Okay. Oh, these are tight. Did you put those on there?
Well, and I know Carolyn doesn't like some of our stands there because
I don't want to break a nail and have my nails fly across the room.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, yeah, very cool.
Yeah, and how the reds aren't right next to the reds and the whites aren't, you know, it's a little staggered.
And the scale is right, but they're 2 different style bracelets as well. One has more polished and one has more of the rope detail.
Neat look.
Very neat.
Very neat.
No rules. And I know you guys have the bigger, bolder 5-stone, you know, cuff, the tennis bracelets layer.
Yeah.
Love that look. Love, love, love. Do we have a
buy it, sell, or with anything you already have, or something that's coming in your future? These are going to be go-to pieces that you're going to love all the time.
That's right. And one day, you know, you might want to be a little more casual and just pop one on, and the other day you're going to be like going into your jewelry box and going, oh, I got more. Let's stack up today. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the power. So you pull out your cuff bracelets, your tennis bracelets, and layer them, you know, right alongside these more delicate bracelets.
It's the only jewelry I buy for many moons now, she said.
Thank you.
But as always, give as gifts, which there was a little something to explain about the meaning, okay? So yeah, loves giving the gifts for the meaning and of course for the quality of design. Oh, thank you for bringing that one back.
Speaking of gifts, everything comes gift box too, right? With the romance card. I love the romance card.
There's a variety of romance cards. So you might have several, 4 or 5, I think, different ones. I love this color. You know, again,
it's cool. It's refreshing.
Just the amount of time that went in to the design, to who was making the boxes. Nothing happens overnight here.
The quality of the paper.
Oh my gosh, the paper. Yeah. So.
And I just want to point out, so you know, if you're giving a gift, there's care information.
Thank you.
There's history. Yeah. There's guarantee that everything is designed and crafted right here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And legend and lore is in here. And there's also a little spot where you can, you know, make a little note, right? With
for
love
yourself.
from New Mexico.
Oh, yeah.
Whether you're giving it, if you have it shipped to yourself, I love things coming to me so I can wrap them and put a, you know, a message on it and then send it off. But we also obviously can ship directly to whoever you're shopping for. But it's also nice to make notes about, you know, matching items that you might want in the future. We just gave you that kind of that blank area where you can do whatever you want.
put down the date that you got it and collect.
Yes.
So many different things, but just even the quality of the paper, you're right. I want to read one more comment. Does today's code work only for the items shown in today? It's just for the 20-some.
All the new arrivals.
All the new arrivals. So that's a lot more than these 20. Oh, kiddo. And that goes through February 4th.
And that link is on Facebook. That link will take you to all?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, all right. There's your answer, Cheryl. Yes, it works for everything that is in the new arrivals, not just these 20 styles. Share that information. That's great. Thanks for asking that question, because I'm sure a lot of people wanted to know, what does that code really work for?
Go 15 minutes.
So we're good today. We're
on track.
Kind of staying on track. Let's get off track. Let's start singing. We haven't sang anything yet.
No, we haven't been singing.
That's okay. I heard some complaints about our singing.
You did?
It was mostly about yours.
Well, because we have to pay a license. We're supposed to pay a license to use songs on here.
Only if we go over like 30 seconds. I don't know.
Okay.
So far, we're
Carolyn Gracie, Jane Tracy, Nancy Hornbeck, we all sing together.
I don't think the way I sing things, we'd have to pay any license, because they wouldn't know what really song it was.
Maybe we'd have to pay a fine.
Yeah, that's true. Are we on crosses, or are we on lapis?
Whatever you want to do.
Ooh, let's go lapis.
Okay.
Because this is very different. This is my favorite.
And we've been hearing so many requests for lapis.
Here's some.
Okay.
Love this necklace. The squash blossom with the bold, more earth tones is a favorite of mine. But I think this necklace is probably my choice of favorite pieces for this show, because of the shapes, the colors, the length.
This is one from my vault, so to speak. These are my personal gemstones that I purchased at Tucson during the gem shows throughout the years, and then I went to play. I went to play with different shapes, different shades, in all genuine lapis. So I love this piece. It's a statement piece in lapis, but it's also a working, a workhorse, because you can't put your enhancers on it. Do we have a lapis cross over there?
No, I'm sure another one of the crosses will look just fine on there.
But we should talk, let's just talk about, feel this. Oh my goodness. The weight of this lapis, it's tremendous.
Is it denim and more
It's technically all lapis, not denim. So it's just shades of lapis.
Good to know.
Let me just give you a sense of the width of this. It's almost a half an inch, right?
It's rondelles. I love that. And then more of the natural shape, and then the rounds.
Yeah. The rounds are the deepest, of the shades, of the lapis shade. So pretty. Lots of sterling silver too. Both the corrugated rope texture sterling silver and what we're calling desert pearls.
And it's long.
Yeah. So.
The desert pearls are much bigger on the upper area. I didn't see that. It tapers up.
Right.
Oh, there's different. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
What is the length on this?
I'm gonna have to ask Lisa. I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna say that is
21.
20. Okay,
21.
you think? Yeah, it's 21.
Plus 3. Is that what it is? Usually you
bet you're right.
numbers.
Yeah, you do. I bet you're
24
right.
to 27.
Oh, it's even longer. 24 to 27. That's great.
Oh yeah, because that looks like 12.
Oh yeah.
12 and 12.
All we had to
be
do was
24.
go like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, we could have gotten there. Okay.
Sorry, we usually
That's
don't
why
have.
I said, let's bring a ruler
We
today.
usually don't have a ruler out here. We did an Amazon live event before this, and we want you to follow us. Of course, you see things on our website or on our social, so you probably saw it too. We had a gram scale. A lot of those collectors are new to us, so we're showing them the weights.
How solid the silver is, yeah.
I'm going to really mix up some colors here, because I wanted the orange and the blue.
Okay.
Because you know why? Because that's the Broncos.
Oh, those poor Broncos. No kidding.
Out of Colorado, so
Yeah.
kind of neat.
Oh, I love that. I
do.
do. Well, you've been asking for picture jasper and lapis. So why not, orange spiny and lapis? Because those colors are all in the Santa Fe Sunrise collection. So, now that we know how long this is,
I know.
24, that could be
27.
That could be framing even your squash blossom necklace in
That's
Santa
a great
Fe
idea.
Sunrise. Could frame so many things. Oh,
Think
layer
about-
up. Oh,
Think about that orange spiny and then the blue underneath it for the Broncos, who are of course gone for this year. Or
Gorgeous.
I love it.
Yep.
Again, love this necklace. I wonder how long that necklace is going to last on the website.
I don't think, because I can only do so many.
I know, that's what I'm thinking, because there's vault stones.
Yes.
Same thing in earrings. You have the different cuts of the stones. Matches beautifully to the necklace, the French wire. Now, I am believing...
You get the stopper?
That, so let us know if French wire earrings that you have been ordering recently are starting to show up with those rubber stoppers on the back.
That you voted for.
That you voted for.
Yeah. Should we tell a funny story about vote?
I don't know if we told you back then, but it was before the election, and when we put that on our American West Facebook
and asked you to vote.
We think that since we said vote on there, they actually paused our account.
They shut us down.
Shut us down for like 24 hours. We're like,
voting on a plastic stopper.
Yeah, but we really kind of, because it didn't happen on our American, or just Carolyn Pollock page, just on AW. We're like, what happened? Then we read, do you think it could have been the word vote?
Oh, well, we're beyond that now.
Yeah, we don't watch what we say.
And you
at all
already voted
anymore.
about the stopper. We love the one you chose.
Yeah, right.
Lisa.
So yeah, let us know if you're getting those stoppers. How about this style in just silver? That would be smashing.
This one, the necklace.
Earrings you're talking about. Let us know. Again, when you say this style, sometimes we don't know what you're talking about.
Because we go back and look at them later, right? Okay. So Lisa said we have to move along to the crosses.
I know. I'm not listening to Lisa. But we do have to go to the crosses because, okay, we do. I'm just kidding. All right.
They're brand new and we love crosses.
Yeah, we do.
Great gift idea for Valentine's, Mother's Day. Oh.
We have two different leather choices that we brought out. Okay, graduates are good. We're gonna go purple with purple?
Yep.
Okay.
Orange with orange?
I'll give you that one.
Okay.
And I'll put them on.
I thought you were gonna give me this one.
They're all yours.
Okay. So what else do we have?
One more cross. Yeah, the multicolored cross.
So we brought that on the orange.
Okay, I'm gonna do this then. I'm gonna put that on the back
do that.
and flip it around.
Okay. All right.
So the crosses again, they're new colors. New colors to a very popular cross design.
And you know how difficult it is to match 6 gemstones when it comes to natural spiny oyster. And I'm looking at the purple too, which is so eggplant, just the color of my jacket on the purple leather cord is amazing.
These are great. These are a great addition in colors to such a beautiful cross. To me, this has that both cowgirl and Spanish feel, romantic, and again, faith or fashion, crosses will always have popularity.
Yes.
I love when people wear them long.
Yes,
I really like
I think
crosses
that really,
long.
I think this cross is the perfect kind of proportion to wear, up inside the collar of a blouse or a jacket. You're seeing it on leather, and that's how that would work, because that would be a little bit shorter. If we had a longer chain, we could show it to you that way. The shape of the cross and the dimension of the cross, I think, would look great that way too, as you mentioned.
I agree.
Over a turtleneck, over a tunic. Yeah, there's the multi.
The multi, I did just over the leather in the back, so we could show it to you that way. That looks great. Now, of course, the multi would look good on the red cord, the blue cord, the greens.
The black.
The black
stunning.
would be
if you
great.
put this on black leather, you'd really see that oxidation coming to life. So as we're looking at this one closer in, you see that the scallop detail around each of those bezel set stones. These are hand bezel set, so they're going to be so secure. So you've got the sun ray symbol, which is a symbol of constancy and happiness. Of course, the cross, a symbol of faith. And we all need to have faith now, right? And those beautiful raindrops, those beads of sterling silver around that red coral gemstone in the center give you just that wonderful, high polished kind of contrast to the rest of the oxidized silver.
I love this. Margaret loved it. She said she just ordered the purple spiny. Thank you, Margaret.
Yeah, because we don't know when it will come back.
That's right. Oh yeah, purple's the top one. I am in denial about that.
Yeah.
Every time you say it, I'm like, I didn't hear that. It's one of my favorite new ones that we're working with. So we rambled for an hour. You stayed with us.
Say goodbye.
Well,
Didn't she go like this?
She did. She pulled her hair.
I can't pull my hair anymore.
Oh, wow. Let's have the multi one. Yeah, we have a few more minutes. So I'm going to read a couple of things. I like that, Sharon. Yeah, the multi On the red leather, yes, I could
Yes.
see that happening. Fran Davis would like cuffs with a hinge. I don't like squeezing them and loosening it to take off. So you must have a small wrist maybe, Fran, if you're having to squeeze it in. I'm sure you've tried our small, but we'll think about that. And the hinged cuffs in American West. Have we had any? Just in Carolyn?
Just a couple. We had the red coral one that kind of hissed at the top.
That came at the top. Okay. Great ideas. Of course, those are great ideas. Thank you for chiming in, Laura, and being with us today too. Barbara Barnack, I like seeing you here every Friday. I saw you at the beginning of the show. Sorry I didn't say hi. Yes, we'll see you next Friday too. Everybody, stay safe. Have a great weekend.
Have fun.
Can't thank you enough for every time that you're here with us.
Love you so much.